Electric Forest headquarters. My name is Madi Lawton. I'm 20 years old and I'm currently living in Boulder, Colorado, but I grew up in Traverse City, Michigan, not too far from Rothbury, just a quick drive up the highway, actually. Um, so I've been going to Electric Forest for 3 years now. This will be my third consecutive year, and it's my absolute favorite music festival in the entire world. I just love the sense of community behind it and everything you guys stand for. It just every year it just blows my mind, and you guys do an amazing job putting it on. As awesome as Electric Forest is, there are a few things that I would change. One of them is more opportunities for community building, and I thought some informational speakers during the day could also be cool and educational. Workshops and live art, like live painting, and maybe some like live glass blowing, metalworking, stuff like that, just to kind of get a view into how these artists go through their creative process. How I would make these changes is one idea I had for community building would be have a community like paint wall. So basically a giant mural set up somewhere on the grounds where anyone at the festival was open to come and add their own artwork to it, and at the end of the festival, or have multiple murals that we hang that are hung throughout the grounds throughout the weekend, so everyone could see everyone else's work, and kind of create just a giant Electric Forest community piece of art, which I think would be really cool. Another thing that I thought could be really helpful with team building would be having activities during the day before the music started. So things like capture the flag, kickball, flow sessions for hoopers and poi spinners, even like a scavenger hunt throughout the festival, like having to get pictures with certain things and bring those back for a prize. Just ways that people could really meet other people that they normally wouldn't at the festival, and maybe get some networking that way, which I think would be really awesome. Workshops were another thing that I mentioned, and I just think workshops are so cool to have at festivals just because you can totally learn things that you wouldn't learn anywhere else and then go and take them home and use them every day in your regular life. Which I know I've done at some workshops that I've participated in past festivals. Some workshops you could have are just like yoga workshops, hooping workshops, painting workshops, meditation workshops. Really, it's endless. Like anything that you could teach would be really cool, hands-on, and that way these people that participate in them not only learn a new craft, but they're also working in close quarters with somebody or lots of people they may have never met before, and that's another great way to get a sense of community and really branch out and meet some people you otherwise wouldn't at the festival, which I think would be awesome just because Forest has such a great community behind it already. That community should be able to meet as many other members as possible. Live art was another thing I mentioned, and I think that would be really cool to incorporate throughout the grounds at Electric Forest just because I think it really adds something to the atmosphere, and I think it would be a great way to kind of get local artists and even nationally or internationally recognized artists some recognition and be able to show off their work, and it's also really cool just to be able to walk around at a festival and look at paintings. So I think that's awesome. Or some informational speakers to come talk about issues that you guys over at HQ feel strongly about, or just some people of nonprofits, organizations to come talk about just some, I don't know, conscious group awareness being spread, which I think would be really cool and really helpful to incorporate into Electric Forest. So that wraps it up for me for my ideas. I would love to be a Monarch in 2015, and thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you guys at the forest. Bye.